It's interesting now when I think about, important conversations I had with him and all those things. Yeah, they were there, but frankly, he was just a dad.
Born in 1925, the last name known on every street in the world, William Clay Ford still grew up like most boys in Detroit, with a deep love for sports and competition, a love that lasted throughout his life. When he saw the newly formed Lions play football on the U of D campus, a lifelong passion took hold. After enlisting in the Navy during World War II, building a career at Ford, and starting a family, Ford bought the team in 1963.
Football Sunday really was a midweek event building to kickoff. He was a night owl anyway, and those hours extended during the season where he would just be restless at night waiting for Sunday to arrive.
Every Sunday was a holiday. That never changed. And the blue blazer never changed. And the lion tie never changed. A special characteristic that Mr. Ford had was an unbelievable twinkle in his eye. He had the ability to smile with his whole face.
I would describe Mr. Ford as the neighbor next door that everyone wishes they had. That's how down to earth and warm they really were.
People wanted to try to figure out who he was based on his name and based on his position in the automotive industry, when deep down inside, he was himself more than any other place when he was around the Detroit Lions. This was his joy.
The beauty of Mr. Ford's leadership, beginning with him, right through the management and front office and coaching staff and training staff, is that he cared about each and every one of us as an individual. He cared more about our health and our well-being than winning, and nobody wanted to win more than him.
It wasn't just a business, it was his family that he was personally, emotionally invested in it. He wasn't just the owner, he was a fan of the players. He was the Detroit Lions.
One of the lasting special memories I have is of him being in that locker room after we beat the Cowboys just last year, and he was able to give Calvin the game ball, and that smile was on his face.
Committed to family, community, and the Honolulu blue and silver, William Clay Ford brought an everyday touch to an extraordinary life.
The most important thing to Mr. Ford was his family, but he also had a broader family, the Ford Motor Company, the people of Detroit, the Lions.
William Clay Ford was the gold standard that inspired me. And it didn't just inspire one owner, it inspired an entire league.
There are a lot of people who can say they want to do great things for their community. I think there are fewer people who just authentically and organically do it. His reflex was to do what was right by Detroit.
I think we're on the verge of seeing a wonderful renaissance with this team, and I think it's going to ignite a pent-up fan base and ecstasy that you've never seen. And Mr. Ford will be watching.